Looking forward to this. I think, we always go into a day like this, Ali, and you think, right, expect the unexpected. But with Newcastle around in its present state, I reckon it's going to be busy right up until the deadline itself. It's going to be great.
We had Barry Silkman on earlier on, and he said to us, we did,
Yes,
and
Barry Silkman.
he said to us, Jim White, that there was potentially, and there was the word potential in there, wasn't it, a massive deal that could go over the line, and he seemed to suggest it involved a London club. Have you got any information you can give us?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to rack my brains on that one. When you think, and there's some of the fans are sceptical about the degree of intent regards it, but West Ham United have had 2 offers rejected for Calvin Phillips. Say for talking's sake they get him. I mean, what a message that sends. That could be it, Laura. That could be it. Tottenham, Jamie, doing good business, to be fair. If they get these 2 over the line. Yeah, about time. I mean, Dejan Kulusevski, I was in Italy a couple of years ago, Parma, Roma, and I saw this boy, Dejan Kulusevski, play for Parma. He gave Chris Smalling the runaround. He was magnificent, hence the move to Juventus. And Bentancur could be good as well.
I like him.
Midfield. So they are moving and shaking. Of that, there is no doubt. If Aubameyang goes to Barcelona, Arsenal need a striker.
Just said that.
They've got to get somebody in, Laura, because
is there still a question mark over Nketiah as well?
He's links away as well. In which case, what? There's no backup anywhere. What would they? Is there anyone linked with a move to Arsenal, Jim?
Anyone we could bring in? Well, I mean, you're right, Laura, because at the moment, Nketiah and Lacazette, they are the 2 recognised strikers that they've got left who have scored a combined 2 Premier League goals this season. Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to have to get a bend on. One of the most romantic stories, if you like it, in that sense, is Brentford signing ERIKSEN.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's great.
What a story that is.
Yeah.
You have to wonder, Ali, what it's going to be like.
I know. Do you know something? Ed and I were just talking about it there during the news, because psychologically, everything, the whole, I know he's got to have 100% confidence in the medical. Absolutely, I get that, but I can only, I'm trying to liken it.
Ease him in though, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to liken it to, I remember going back, your first game after a broken leg, which is nothing in comparison.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
However, there's a nagging doubt in your head when you get back to play that first game.
Yeah.
And that's after a broken leg.
Yeah.
How's he going to feel?
Yeah. I reckon he'll just duck to water. He'll just get right on with it as if it never happened.
Yeah.
And I think the Brentford supporters will be right behind it. It is a wonderful story.
Great story.
Laura.
It will just be
a fabulous story.
And the atmosphere, I know I always mention it when I go to Brentford because I just think it's great, but what a wonderful place to go at a good time as well, who are having the season that they're having, and they've had their sort of ups and downs this season, haven't they? But I really, it's one, you're right, it's one that I think a lot of people hope that really works. That he hits the ground running, and it's a brilliant one. So Jim, can I ask, how much do you sleep? So last night, did you sleep at all?
Oh, I certainly did. Yes. I mean, last night, I was getting some messages in last night. I mean, Laura, how often have we done this? And each and every deadline day is different. This could be one of the best. So many people say, January is not a great month. It's not the month. This will be the day, believe me. Well, Newcastle, the way they're going about it. Newcastle.
I need to ask you.
Yes.
You said that. How often have we done this? How often have you done it?
Too often. I'm not entirely sure. I can remember at Sky, Laura knows exactly the individuals involved. I sat with Andy Cairns, who then ran Sky Sports News, and a fella Alan Myers, who covers Merseyside, specifically Everton.
Yeah. And
we were having a conversation like, do you know this deadline thing that's coming up? We should turn that into something. And we did, and then all of a sudden, about 26 yellow ties later, we're there. I mean, I walk into the coffee shop right at the foot of this building, and this morning one of the lads in front of me turns around, "Where's the yellow tie?" If I had a pound for the number of times I've been asked that, and insulted by various people driving vans in the close proximity. But no, it's a day like no other. This will be great, and I think there are a whole bunch of ingredients that add to it this time, Ali.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, stories in the background. Lampard getting Everton, so he's obviously said to Mishiri, but by 11 o'clock on Monday night, I would like to have got in X, Y, and Z. The big question is who's going to do the recruitment?
Jim, there must be a knock-on effect, right? Though, if when one happens, then you're going to see 4 or 5 all kind of roll into one. I look at the Spurs one. And you say if you get them 2 over the line, does that mean Dele Alli then moves? And then it just kind of that. Are we waiting for one to just go like bang, and then they all just kind of spiral?
Often one going means another coming in fairly swift movement. I reckon Tottenham will be comfortable, and more to the point, Conte will be happy come the end of the day. The business that is being done or is being seen to be done is good business. So I reckon, I mean, can you imagine the scene out there, Laura, at the clubs right now? I mean, Ali, it's frantic, absolutely frantic. But when you look at it, one of the nicest deals, if you can call any deal nice, Dan Burn from Brighton going to Newcastle United. I mean, top of the house at Brighton told me last night, look, we've got Dunk, Webster, Veltman and Duffy. He's got 18 months left in his deal. We're getting 13.5 mil. He's 30 in May. And it's his hometown club, Newcastle. So let him go.
Jim, Jim, everything about Brighton just now is good news.
Yes.
I think. Everything's Potter, Ballery, brilliant.
It's happening, Dan Burn, yeah?
Yeah. That will happen.
I played with Dan. I mean, he's done unbelievable.
How tall is he? 6'7"?
Oh, he's tall, but what, Graham Potter turned him to a left wing back almost. He plays left side of a free. I mean, I played with him at Fulham, and he was used as a player that you'd have as like the big centre half, head it, kick it. But Graham Potter's really turned him into a
if he goes there, that'll
footballer.
be Trippier, Wood, Guimaraes, Dan Burn, Dean Henderson, maybe Matt Targett, maybe. I mean, the list goes on and on. You might have a new team by the end of the day, Laura.
Yeah, incredible.
Incidentally, you're looking well after your Dubai trip.
Thank you so much. I thought you were going to come in with the yellow tie, but I've been told it's in a museum. Is that right?
It is. Yes, it is. It's in the National Football Museum up in Manchester, next to John Motson's stuffed sheepskin coat.
Is it really?
With John not in it. Well, not yet.
Never mind your tie. I reckon I'm about 6 months away from a museum. The way I'm feeling.
I'll meet you there.
Right, if you want more news throughout the day, Fern Bolsh is going to keep us updated, and Jim White also is not just doing his normal show at 10 a.m. this morning. You've also got one at 10 p.m. tonight as well. You're going to a sports bar, aren't you?
A bit of sports bar, Jim,
Yes, there's a park out there on the bench. I'll be having a kip in that in the afternoon. Come over and, keep me awake, have a chat, whatever you like.
Good man.
Excellent. We can't wait to listen to it. That's for the final hour of the window, 10 o'clock tonight on Sports Bar until 11. Jim White doing that. Window of Claws shuts at 11 p.m. tonight. Lots of deals potentially going to get over the line. We're expecting a huge day of business, so stay with us on talkSPORT throughout the day.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.